Hi, Kat. Everybody's so quiet. Maybe my volume's down.
Oh, I'm
No,
on
your
mute.
volume is high.
Okay.
Greetings.
No, I
Volume
meant
is
on my computer. I was like, how do you know? Are you in my house? It's like, I'm right behind you.
We appear as if we are behind you. Don't you feel it?
Oh, those pictures are
maybe
nice, Kat. Is that the medicine Buddhas?
These are the images from the King of the Dharma, the
Oh,
Jetsun Kappa.
cool, cool, cool. I couldn't see clearly. It just looks
I'll turn
like
the light on.
right on. No, that's okay. I don't need to.
Recording in progress.
I rename myself so people can tell the difference between me and Tim.
Oh, so handsome.
Thanks.
Ezra, what are you eating?
Vitamins.
Vitamins. Did you ever try shoving them up your nose?
Don't listen to Uncle Nick.
Don't ever listen to me. New swallows, Rob. That looks nice. You got a good artist over there,
That's cute.
obviously.
Thanks.
Yeah. Hey, boss.
Oh, ¿cómo está?
Bien.
Hi, Ezra. It's good to see you.
Hi.
You got the smartest dad in the world. Oh my gosh.
Smartest dad in this whole room
And the smartest boy in the whole room.
by far.
Yeah, but I think I'm too smart.
You are really smart. You got a smart mom and a smart dad, then you're double smart. That's
Yeah,
what I say.
I'm double smart.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Nick, are you up, I think?
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go.
That is my understanding as well.
Okay.
All right.
Oh my God.
Oh, you have more windows open than me.
Wow.
And all my open, you have no idea. I have about 100 things open.
Oh my God.
But they all appear to be the same website on your probably LTP.
They're all on. I have, hey, I hit 105,000 unanswered emails today.
Whoa.
Congratulations.
I thought I
Yeah,
was
you
bad
got
at
us all beat.
1,000.
Somebody was upset at me and I said it's up to 105. Don't hassle me.
I got 14,000.
Yay.
Now I feel privileged that you guys answer my emails. Thank you.
Okay, here we go, kids.
Yay.
Report on Uncle Nick's book. Let me get this thing up. That was so weird to have Amelie speaking like just rattling on.
Yeah, she's like a grown up
The last
now.
time, it's really kind of disturbing. I told V it's like talking to Nick, same thing.
It's pretty close. I'm a little funnier still. I mean,
I don't know.
哎呀，你做
Yeah.
咩都自己攞啦？
Look at this.
Oh.
This is not your book.
oh, nope.
Nope, that's my book.
Sorry. Let's go to another one. Is that you, Nick?
No, that's Adam's.
How about this one?
That one, third time's a charm.
Hey.
Okay, good. All right. Yeah, we completed the whole comment. Do you want to talk about your book and tell people what it is?
Okay, sure. Hi, everybody. Let me change my view here. So we've been working on this book since the beginning. Going on 5 years. And we finished one book, which will be contained within this book, which was Gyaltsab J's commentary. I'm sorry, just a second. Let me just go in another room.
Can you
No. Oh, okay. Hold on. Amelie needs to say hi. She's very upset. That she-
Oh.
Okay.
Come here, Boo Boo.
I thought she
Say
was
hi.
remembering how bad Gyaltsab J's commentary was.
Yeah. So Amelie, sit with me, and I'll we can tell everybody
Hey,
together about
Hey.
my book.
You want to see
Oh,
my
look, there's Geshe Michael and there's V.
Hi. Oh, hello, Emily.
Hi, V. We hope you're feeling well.
I'm better.
You look good.
Yeah. She always looks
Aaron's
good.
here too.
Nice to see you all. Hey, hello, Emily. Hi, Aaron. Hi, Paula.
Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. She's talking like that.
Okay, thanks for coming to say hi, Amelie.
Thanks,
You look
Amelie.
beautiful with your
Aaron.
crown. That's okay. Yeah. She said, I just wanted to say hi.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
She got pretty upset because she felt excluded. So anyway, we
Oh,
finished
dude,
translating,
that's right.
or we finished classes for the translation of Gyaltsab Je's commentary to Arya Nagarjuna's 60 verses on reasoning, and it was hard, and it's really dense material, and I'll tell you about it in a sec. And now we are translating another short book, which is going to make up the latter part of the published book. It's Gyaltsab Je's notes that he took when Jason Kappa, his teacher, was teaching Arya Nagarjuna's 60 verses on reasoning. And the 60 verses on reasoning are one of Nagarjuna's 6 books on logic. And the main message is that the people of the lower schools, the lower philosophical schools of ancient India, already accept the higher schools' positions on emptiness. And he's showing them through, a combination of debate and explanation in his 60 verses. And they're beautiful and poetic. And Gyaltsab Je's commentary was brutal and hard.
All right, cool. Good. Yeah, it was brutal and hard. All right. So here we go. We will finish your classes probably in August, but possibly this term.
Yay.
We don't have that much to go. And your book will be about the same as this book.
Okay.
Yay.
Which one is that? Sunlight on Suchness?
Yeah, that's the diamond color commentary.
Oh.
Okay, here we go. Please read, Uncle Nick. Utpala looks like she wants to check you.
All right. Nipani Jiktok Shila. So secondly,
Yeah.
the 4 parts of the collection.
Well, each header here in the lecture notes is going to say the 4 lines that start with Jigsaw.
Of course. Yeah. I think I got to jumpstart the brain. Yeah.
Yeah, and many of the somebody, I don't think it was Gyaltsab J, filled in these sections, and they made a lot of mistakes. Like this is misspelled, for example.
Oh yeah, that's why I was confused. It should be Jik Sok.
Yeah, it should be. Yeah. Jik is spelled wrong too. Okay, good.
Yeah, I'll check the carving. There's probably some blemish or something there.
Well, the person who went through and marked the places where the root text should go, they made a lot of errors. And you could tell it's not, I could tell it's not Gyaltsab J, it's somebody else. So they put in the reference to the verse. You see what I mean?
Yep.
Okay, so actually part 2 means we are going to present Sheje, which means scriptural authority or scriptural backup. Yeah, Sheje means like scriptural evidence or something like that. Okay, and we have Lungi Sheje, and now we're having Rikpe Sheje.
Right, the logical backup.
Yeah. Okay. Good. And I'm not going to read the root text that you've already translated.
Okay.
we're going to go straight to the commentary, which is hard. And by the way, this is one of the last books, so just bear with it. Utpala, can you keep going? Because you didn't get much.
Oh, that's so perfect, you know.
All right. So
Level out those shoulders.
Yeah, and the tie's crooked too.
It's California style.
All right.
Salwangamala tetar gina marik tong. Oh, sorry. Dong pargyor. We sepe chulungi gyun chok su jesu shulwe tang ba sop tang.
Okay, good. This is quite difficult. And by the way, well, we'll get there. Salwa means
The consequential statement, or
it's the middle part of a Telnger.
right? Yeah.
What
would be the
sarcastic part?
not the sarcastic part, right?
Yeah, it is the sarcastic
Oh,
part. What
right.
would be the duplicate in a thought?
Yeah.
So, and I went and got you the Salwangama, so don't worry about it.
Oh, thank you.
So he says that this previous second section of the previous sarcastic statement, okay? Deta yena means what?
If it's like that.
Yeah, marik tong doesn't means emptiness of misunderstanding. And it's dong, which is confirmed in the root text here, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I'm sorry that the editing of the lecture notes is quite bad, and I think it was written that way, or somebody was messed it up. So dongba means
Blinded by ignorance.
Yep, exactly. And therefore they have shulwa. Shulwa means to be lost in the flow of a heavy current. Okay, I don't know how you'd say it. Swept away.
Swept. I think that's exactly what we said above what I said in the root text.
Yeah,
Swept away by a torrent of desire.
Okay, so they are swept away in the gyun.
Yeah, the stream, the river
of the chulung of Sepa.
Of desire. I swept away in a torrent of desire, the flow of the torrent of desire.
Yeah, because they are
blinded by ignorance.
Nice. Okay. And who is it? The subject of this sentence? It's Tsang.
Oh, well, it's like the gods, right?
Yep. Like
people
Brahma.
like Brahma.
And Iron Man. Okay.
Who is actually just a human in a special suit. Yeah.
Yeah, and by the way, it's not a light reference. There's a deep import to the reference. Okay. And here's the last section. Okay. Go backwards, Nick. Chus, which are shemba.
Objects which are things which are attached or other than being like an illusion.
Yeah, the way in which factors are like an illusion. Okay.
Geshe-la, can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah.
You were very adamant that we translate duje as factors, like from for like the last several sections.
Yeah.
Are you sure it's not produce things?
Oh, it's not, but it's a synonym for them. Whether you say a produce thing or whether you say a producing thing, epistemologically, it's the same. Okay.
And then we come up against a section really recently that was, we were using Kien, I guess, a lot and comparing, like we had a couple sections where Kien and Duje were both coming, and I was like, trying to figure out how to distinguish between them.
Oh, this I would say factor, and Kien I would say condition.
Condition, okay.
Yeah. It doesn't matter which one you choose, but you have to be consistent within your own translation.
Sure.
So the question is, do there exist any objects at all which are not included into the illusion? Okay. Are there any other things in the universe which are not included into the illusion? And we say, mebatao. According to you, there shouldn't be. That's our position. Okay. This isn't a mebatao, it's mebatao. Okay. Sorry, mebatao means we believe it. Okay. And the reason being is that the smartest people in the normal universe are Sangba Sok.
The gods and so forth.
Yeah, and
they Brahma and so forth.
Well, they are Drakpa to beat Sema.
They're known to have accurate perception.
Yeah, they are said to be the smartest beings in the universe, like
see things
Devas, right? Okay. And they should see
things which are beyond the
see, objects which are beyond the senses. Okay, but the way they see things as being Demba,
as being real.
Yeah, the Pakpas realize that they are seeing Zun.
Lies.
Yeah, they are seeing lies. Who said that? The Buddha said
the Buddha, yeah, Sangye.
Okay, so the Sawangama is, the previous assertion is that even those great beings like Brahma are having delusions. They're living a whole life of delusion, even though they are thought to be the most genius people. They're the Einsteins of the normal world. Okay, and they're also deluded. Okay, and here's his reason why. Here we go. Utpala, let's keep going.
Okay.
Yola seba tang chowe keba nam ngopo neluk la tatwa chung parn gyorte chung pe ko ka mebe chir.
Thank you for the call. And I should give you some money for not saying go, but forget it. Okay.
Giving me plenty.
So those kepas who are Trawa of Sepa.
Those scholars who are free of desire.
Yeah, or attachment to the
object,
thinking that it's self-existent. Is it possible that Brahma's tawa could be Sungpa to them?
Is it possible that Brahma's view is the same as theirs?
And we say, Kokap me.
It's not possible.
There's no
context in which.
There's no conceivable situation in which their understanding of reality would even come close to the understanding of reality by those who are free of desire for self-existence. Okay?
Meaning the Pakpas.
Yeah. And it's tempting to start blocking out text here.
Yep.
But you will get frustrated quickly. It's not his goal to give a Xingjiao. So I suggest we don't block out the text.
We have refrained thus far.
Yeah. Okay, good. All right. Who else can we pick on here? Well, Dr. Kramer loves to criticize you, so.
Yeah. Te shenla jitar chipe tsula. Chipe rimpa tele lokpar chipe nyemik te nyempo o.
Yeah, this was supposed to be 3 sections, and whoever did the carving, they left out a lot of those commas. Okay. And I mean, it's theoretically possible, but highly irregular. So I would put the commas back in. Now, how do you chepa this shenla?
How do you understand how, or how do you explain how there's stuff that's other than what has no nature or something?
Well, I'll give you something. Read Tongba for the day.
Oh, something that's not empty? How could we explain something that as being not empty?
No, how should we go about chepaing Tongba to Shen?
How should we go about explaining
Emptiness.
Yeah.
emptiness?
How do we explain emptiness to other people?
Oh.
Okay, and that's a beautiful place to go, isn't it? Oh, here's emptiness, and I explained it to you, and but you may be wondering what's the proper protocol for explaining emptiness to other people in general. Okay, so I'm going to cover that question in 3 parts. First one is
do it in stages.
Yeah, the steps by which you should. We could say progressive steps, right? By which you should explain it.
Yeah.
And then there's going to be a lot of namings if you shape a lopa.
The problems with explaining it backwards or incorrectly.
In the wrong way.
Yeah.
And then nyembo for explaining it lopa.
The remedy, how you fix it if somebody gets a bad teaching on emptiness.
Good. Okay, good. All right. And the topic he promised us, which is the proper steps for leading a student through emptiness. It's in the 4 lines that start with
Hey.
Hey, thanks a lot. That. Okay. All right. So here we go. Who's checking? Dr. Kramer is still checking, I think.
Please.
Tekonani tsul shing tuntu nierwe kangsagla tokma konar dempa makakbar punkam kieche so tempar jawa yinte tanye dempa tokpa te tun tam denpa tokpe tap yinbe chir.
Good pronunciation. This is a very profound sentence, actually. Okay, and it's this whole section is useful for you mixed nuts for your future career of teaching people.
People who seek for thusness and aspire to know the true meaning.
Good. Yeah. Now, for people who really want to understand emptiness, Tokma.
At the beginning.
Tokma Konar. Yeah, at the very start.
At the very beginning.
Dempa Makak.
Don't deny reality.
Good. Don't deny that things are real. Just teach them pumbos, kams, keches.
Send them to Stanley's class. Teach them about the heaps and the realms and the divisions, the categories.
By the way, who did that?
Master
Lord
Vasa
Buddha?
Bandhu.
Yeah,
Lord Buddha.
No, that's the first chapter of the Abhidharmakosha, and it is the first turning of the wheel. Okay, so when you're just starting out, tell people about the senses, the consciousness, the permanent, impermanent, colors. Okay, and now here's a very profound statement, and I will give $300 if you can get it right, and I don't care if Kramer helps you.
Okay, so Tempa Jawa. Tanye Dempa, starting from Tanye.
Yes.
Tanye Dempa Tokpa. Okay.
And take your time. Don't get excited. It's going to the Amelie Scholarship Fund anyway.
Because.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Because
the method of realizing ultimate truth is, because Tanya Dempa, the realization of the reality of the world is the method for realizing ultimate truth.
Yeah, that's what
I don't want world.
Okay. Of Tanya, of the way that we name things, or the way that we
labels.
Yeah, the way that we call things. Yeah. Labels.
Yeah. So now give me a nice mystical sentence.
Okay. Because well, I would have to take my time to give you a really nice one.
Take your time.
Because realizing the reality of labels I was trying to get even more mystical, like biblical with it, because
Okay.
realizing in the beginning was the word.
Good.
Is the method for realizing ultimate reality.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
What he's saying is you got to understand Abhidharma if you want to understand Madhyamika. Okay. You got to understand normal stuff,
Yeah.
the reality of normal stuff, or dependent origination, meaning names. And that is the way to understand ultimate reality. Okay.
Cool. Very Nagarjuna, right?
It's a beautiful sentence. I mean, that sentence. And by the way, what's he telling us? What was the section supposed to be?
The stages of teaching someone emptiness.
Yeah. So before you teach them emptiness, kill them with a lot of Abhidharma. And then teach them the deeper meaning of it. Okay, got it?
Yeah, totally.
Okay, so now the new rule is you have to collect the money from Ellie, okay?
All right.
Because it was too much confusion. She couldn't keep track of all the bets that I made.
Fair enough. Is
Okay,
she here?
here we go. I hope no, she doesn't have to be. Send her an email and say, send me $300.
No, I'm here and I have track of that one, so you can't lie to me.
It was 325, I swear. Okay, sorry. Where were we?
Oh, Ellie, since you're there, why don't you check his pronunciation on the next section?
Okay.
Kangba Chima Nila De Chiton Duje Kinji Jepar Tokshin Korbala Chakpa Mebe Korbala Chakpa Mebe Gangsakla Rang Shin Ki Enpe Tongni Temparjate Te Tse Tongni Tempe Netu Kyorpe Chir.
All right, you can translate this. He's referring to the last two lines,
Starting.
which is help them realize those points of good desire after take them into the light. Yay.
Okay.
Okay, so
Where were we? Oh,
what's
yeah.
do chi? What's do chi?
After?
Yeah, later on. Okay, after what? I mean, we already did it. We introduced them to basic Buddhist categories. Then we started to get them into methods of seeing emptiness. And at that point, try to make them familiar with Duche Kinji.
How things start and end.
Yeah, and that's gonna lead them to the first principle path.
Yeah. Because you want them to understand impermanence.
Yeah, you want them depressed, so they start worrying about where things come from. Okay. So, talk about how everything, all the money they have, all the house they have, all the family they have, even the body they have, is going to fall apart. Okay, and get them to have chakra me for korwa.
Get them to let go of their desire for sansara. And
then that person is a Rang Shinki and Beitong Nitem.
That's a person who they rely on.
No, teach. T-A-M.
Oh, they could teach. Okay. Oh, that's a person who you can teach emptiness for their that things are devoid of self nature.
Good. Yeah, things are diamond mounted of a self nature.
Yeah.
Why can you teach them that after they have renunciation, they are Tongyi Tenbei Nu?
Yeah, they're a vessel to whom you can teach emptiness.
Yeah, once a person is desperate about their life and they finally wake up about the impermanence of everything they own and all the people around them, now they're ready to take the emptiness teachings. Okay?
Cool.
Yay. All right. Now we're going to cover this second section. And Grandpa has a nice habit that you guys should learn. He goes and finds out what's the second section, which is Dele Lopa Ship and Yimi.
The problems with teaching it wrong.
Yeah, if you don't follow the order I just gave you, you're going to get problems with your students. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
John Campbell's just sat down to check you. He told me.
Yeah, I can see how he's got so close to the screen.
He's just
looking
having
careful.
pleasure at your da.
I'm honored to be checked by Campbell.
Here we go.
Netuma Kyorpala Tokma Konar Tongni Tempar Mirikte Te Tena Tokmar Rangshinki Enpe Tunmi Shepar Tu Tong Niki Dra Tupa Zamki Jesu Jukching Sunam Ki Lemi Jepa Te Tak La Tun Ma Yimpa Chempo Drenpe Chir.
Okay, let me see.
Very nice.
This is a mistake here. Okay. What's a Nidu Ragyurpa?
Someone who isn't a vessel for teaching emptiness.
They're not ready yet because they didn't have enough trouble in their life. Okay. Togma Kona Toni Temba Mirik.
Yeah, it would be a bad idea to teach them emptiness at the very beginning.
Good.
If you were to teach them.
Yeah, because in the beginning, they don't understand Rangshinki Embeden.
Yeah, they don't understand that things are devoid of self-nature. The meaning of what it is to be devoid of self-nature.
Yeah, check carving here. This is okay. What will happen with those people if you teach them emptiness too soon? They will Jesu juk the Tongniki da.
Jesu juk. I'm going to try to guess. I never heard this idiom, I guess, but they're going to enter.
They're going to chase after.
Oh, just the word emptiness.
Yeah,
just only the sound of the word.
Yeah, you go to the philosophy department at Princeton, everybody's going to talking about emptiness, but they didn't have any tragedies in their life yet. So it's too early they're just chattering about emptiness. You see what I mean?
Yep.
And then he says, what's going to be the consequences if you teach them too early? And they just become the kind of people who chatter about the word emptiness, okay?
They're not going to make good karma.
And they will not make good karma. And
they're not going to remember.
This, Jen, we had it in the verse to the son of the Buddha, who was, the chariot was being tongued across the sky.
Pulled or drawn.
Yeah, they will be pulled into.
Dinmayimpa, bad activities, I'm guessing.
Yeah, just
stuff you shouldn't do.
Well, this dun means not a place they want to go. They're going to end up being a philosophy PhD, and then their tragedy. Their tragedy will be later in their life. It'll be too late.
Yeah.
So don't teach it to people who don't have enunciation yet. Okay. All right. Now the third part was the nyembo of that mistake.
Yeah. How to fix it.
Yep. And again, the attribution of the verse is mistaken.
Right.
Okay? And there's something going on. They gave it to some teenager or something. Okay. I know, because I did that work for Ben's text when I was 20. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, right.
Who's checking you? I think Rob Haggerty said he really wants to do it.
Okay. Te kona ni tsulwe tang sak la kurwan juk chok tang dok chok go rima.
Wait, you did that on purpose, right?
Yeah, because he just
Oh,
chok
just
ko.
before.
It's ko korima chulwar tempar chawa yinte.
Okay, good. By the way, Sowa often gets carved for Chowa, and Chowa often gets carved for Sowa. Okay, it's just that the only difference is a little saflak, a little flag on the top of the letter, right? In this case, it happens to be correct. Okay, so this is the Sowa in Chaksao.
Yeah, those who are dekoni. We just had this line too. Dekonani tsot way gangsak, people who are aspiring to or who are searching for emptiness, suchness.
Yeah. You should teach them two things: Korwa la jukchok and Korwa le dokchok.
Korwa. Oh, sorry. Korwa jukchok dang dokchok. Oh. Jukchok. So how we get it? How we get into?
Yeah, exactly. How do we get into this problem?
And how we get out of it?
Yeah, and don't cholwa those two koren.
Don't mix them up.
Don't mix
don't mix up the order. Okay. Okay. Good. Okay, good. The dokchok really is understanding emptiness, you see? And the jukchok is not having renunciation. You see what I mean? So don't mix it up. Don't teach them emptiness first, and then later teach them about how their whole life is going to collapse. Okay, okay. So this chowa is to jumble the correct order, right? Okay. Okay, Dr. Haggerty, you're still up.
Tang por ge mi gele len pu tang chipa tang drowa ngai korwar kortsu dukun tempat tang.
Nice. Hey, Haggerty, he pronounces it better when you're checking.
Pressure's on.
So what should you teach them first, Nick?
Teach them about good deeds and bad deeds and their results.
Karma and its consequences. I like that.
Dang chipatang drawing korwar drawang the five. I'm guessing he means like the 5 realms or the 5 kinds of beings
the
in
5 kinds
samsara.
of beings. Yep, the 5 realms.
And then the way and how all the suffering of samsara, just teach them about all the sufferings of samsara.
Yeah, and this core is a verb. Teach them how they are core-weighing.
How they're spinning around in suffering.
Good. Now, $50 for Dukun. Nobody help him.
All suffering, no?
No.
Dukun. Oh, he's talking about the 4 truths.
Yay! Which two are these?
Yeah.
25.
Dungyo Dempa and Kunjung Dempa. Teach them about the truth of
nice.
suffering and the truth of the source.
Yeah. So first, teach people about samsara and where it's coming from. Okay. First, teach them those 2. And keep going. Haggerty, you're still up.
Right.
Te Jesu Rangshin Ki Tong Pa Ngun Sum Tu Yong Su Shez Bai. I just like to hear Rob's voice.
Yeah, but it wasn't.
Alex Rivas woke up. I was happy.
But is the DU, was the DU a 2 or a do?
I like this. I like
it. Should be a 2. You're right.
Unaspirated.
Yeah.
Tu Yongsu Shebe Lam Den Tong.
Yeah, read it backwards, Nick.
And
you got that
one. Truth of the path. You got to understand the truth. You got to thoroughly understand truth of the path.
No,
directly.
Read it the other way.
Yeah. Te Jesu Rangshin. And after that, Rangshin Gitong Pa, teach them that things are empty of self nature, and then they will know directly the truth, thoroughly and directly the truth of the path.
No, the truth of the path is the subject of the sentence.
Oh, the truth of the path is knowing
Yeah,
thoroughly
exactly.
and directly that
Yeah.
things are empty of self
Yeah.
nature.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
Okay.
He fit in seeing emptiness. He fit it into the Arya truths, right? Okay.
Yeah.
He's equating the Buddhist path with understanding emptiness. Okay. Cool. And directly, especially. Okay. And then Haggerty, one more line here.
Okay. Orang Shinki Kewa Mepa La Loborki Trima Tong Trailway Go Den Par Chawa Yimpe Chir. Trying to think of a translation while I'm stalling on the pay. Because yeah. Orang Shinki Kewa Mepa La Lobor. Okay, so because we understanding because things don't start through any nature of their own. The stains are adventitious.
Good. They are free of them.
They are free.
By nature. By nature.
Oh, Dao Jawe Gokden Tempar Jawe Chir. Because we must teach them the truth of the truth of cessation.
Yeah, and cessation means you no longer have those stinky things.
Meaning, yeah, you become free of this adventitious, stinky things.
Yeah, things that you picked up during your life because of your ignorance. Okay, that's local.
And then Rangshingi Kewa Mepa, which don't start. Like, is that law just saying which don't start through any nature?
Which don't understand Rangshinki Kyomepa or something like that.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Now I want to play a game with you guys. And this one's free. Give me the order of the four Arya truths. We sure spent a lot of time on it in the past.
Dukden.
Truth of suffering.
Kun or Kunso, sorry. Kunjung Dempa.
Truth of its source.
Gokden.
Truth of stopping suffering.
And Lamden.
Truth of the path to stop. So if you think about it, these are result. Sorry, I'm going to write it down here. Result, cause, result, cause. Okay. This is the one traditional way to present the four Arya truths. Okay. Now there's a second traditional way, and it follows time. Yes.
2.
Yeah, truth of the source.
Then truth of suffering.
Truth of suffering.
Truth of the path.
Truth of the path.
And then stop. Cessation.
Truth of the end. Yeah, okay. Oops.
Emba.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So now what's that? That's cause. What's that, Nick? Cause.
Yeah, but you were saying cause, result, cause, result.
Yeah, cause, result, cause, result. Now, just for fun, okay? Which one is Nagarjuna using here? Here you go. Here you go.
Okay, the second one, cause, result, cause, result. Dekonani.
Well,
Kun, Dukun.
He named them result cause. But he listed them.
Stopping the cause and then stopping your suffering.
Yeah, the Droang Na, the 5 kinds of rebirth are suffering.
Yeah.
Good deeds and bad deeds are the cause.
The Kunjung, right? Yeah.
So I think we can say here, what he's really giving is this cause effect.
Okay.
Now, what about this one? What about the last 2?
Rangshin Gitong Pong and Sum Duto. That's the yeah, the direct realization would be and he actually he broke it up. So that's Lamden.
Yeah.
That's the cause.
Cause and effect.
Yeah.
Okay.
An effect is the next line, right?
Yep, exactly. Now there's a little trick up here because he listed it as effect cause.
Right.
He said dukun. Okay. He said suffering and the cause of suffering, right? Which is effect and cause. So I just wanted to say that it's cute from a Buddhist scholar's point of view that he has mixed the two presentations.
Is that Jason Kappa doing that, or is that coming in
That's Jay. He's being cute. Let's look. These are coins. Yeah, that's another question, but I think it's cute, and I think it's on purpose that he's done both systems in one. He's mixed both systems in one. You know, it's sort of a, if you're well familiar with the Four Truths, it's a coup de what do you call it?
Coup de grace.
Coup d'état.
Coup de grace.
It's like a great move. It's like watching a football player, you know, break 3 tackles or something.
Yeah. Coup d'état would be when you take over the state, or like that's why when you overthrow the government. So
yeah, not like that.
I think it's coup de grace.
Oh, that's to kill a wounded animal.
Oh yeah,
that's it. That's this one.
Yeah,
it's some French word for a really great move. Okay.
I think it's foie gras.
That's foie
gras.
Anyway,
gotta get Connie in here to talk about that.
Part of it, but I forget the second half. Okay.
The death blow is the coup de grace.
Okay. He finished Shen La Jita Chetso. He finished how to teach emptiness to others. And then he wants to say, that's the real Gongba of the Gyalwas.
Oh, cool. The true meaning that the victors of the victors.
Yeah, that's what they wanted you to do, and I'm going to prove it. Okay. Please go. Hey, let's wake up, Gibson. You got to work today. You got to work overtime. The youngest monk has to work extra.
Ready?
And master stroke.
Okay, good.
All right. Te gyawe gong par jupala pung sok sung pa trong tun tu ten kime sung pa nge dun tu jupao.
You guys can translate this. If you need problems, Gibson can help you.
Okay. As far as establishing the true intent of the victors.
Oh, by the way, we're trying to establish that order of teaching people was what Buddha really wanted us to do.
Right. Okay.
Okay, good.
Right. First, he talked about Pung Sok, the heaps and so forth. Chang Tun. He talked about them figuratively.
Yeah. Well, well,
no, be careful. Yeah. He revealed that his teachings on Pung Sok, etc., were Changdun.
Okay. Were not literal.
Yeah, he revealed that his first teachings were not what he really wanted to say. Okay. Now, what's he going to say next?
And that actually, when he talked about the absence of starting, he was being literal.
Yeah, that's what he's really wanted to talk about, what he's holding back because the students didn't have renunciation yet. Okay, cool. All right. Now, in treating those two subjects, first we're going to treat how he taught basic topics like Abhidharma chapter 1
Mm,
as what did he have in go? What was his gomba?
mhm. Okay. First of all, what
And
what
then
did
we're
he-
gonna provide evidence for that's the fact. Sheje means
Mhm.
evidence. Okay, corroboration. Okay.
Cool. So
Now, note the
Mhm.
small problem in the attribution of the verse.
They almost got it.
Yeah, gay is going. Okay. God, this guy, I want to kill this guy. Yeah, I told you that story already, so I won't repeat that. I almost threw a guy off a roof one day. Okay. Yeah,
We know you'd
those-
never do that, Geshe-la.
I was close. I was really close. Okay. All right, Alex Rivas, let's go. Help this guy out.
All right. Punkam keche te konar madrub kyang tenpe sungpalag gupa yede te kona nila chongwe chir tu sungpe chir.
Okay. You can translate this, you and Alex.
Okay. Punkam keche de konar madrub. So while things like the heaps and the categories and the what do we call the keches again? The
Words of sense.
doors of sense, yeah, are empty.
Good. Yeah, they are not what they seem or something.
Mhm.
They're not real. But
He taught them.
yeah, and there was a gupa.
And there was a reason why he taught them.
Yeah. Why?
Tekona nila trong pe chir tusung pe chir. He said them because he wanted to pull you closer to thusness.
Yeah, he wanted to drag people
Mhm.
into thusness, and it's a pun because
I guess because we were talking about dragging just before.
Because of tongue.
yeah, tongue because of tongue.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, tongue is the first part of tongue.
Right.
So
Mhm.
tongue in tongue means you have to drag the real meaning out.
Okay.
You see what I mean?
I was gonna guess that, but I thought I was gonna be wrong.
Yeah.
I
Anyway,
overthought it.
Yeltsin J's being cute, and it's you gotta catch this one.
Mhm.
Good luck. Okay, don't
Okay.
forget. Oh, I'm just gonna say Nick to catch. Okay.
Oh, that's helpful. Thank you.
Okay. All
You
right.
can put
here we
any
go.
ideas you have of how to catch it in there too.
No, that's your
Maybe
problem.
gotta drag Nick to catch.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
or something.
Alex. Next verse. Next line. Here we go.
Diaper na.
Hey, Alex, he's playing with you.
Where is that guy?
Where?
Oh, perna. Jikta separ pangkyang te tse te tu na shetang chang dundu sungpa shin.
I gave you the answer. I shouldn't have done that.
For example,
Yeah.
Jikta separ pangkyang te tse. Oh, but there's more going on here, right?
Yeah. Which of the links of the 12 Sugang is Jigta?
The first one?
Yep. First link, Marikpa. That's the technical definition of Marikpa. So let's take a person who bang Jigta.
Somebody who's given up the perishable collection view.
Yeah. And Separ means in its entirety.
Completely extinguished it.
But still, they could show Shedang.
They still show anger.
Yeah, and that Shedang is Changdun.
It's just a show.
Yeah, and it's probably Gyaltsab defending his behavior to his students.
I bet.
He was well known for his anger.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and so he was probably saying, you know, you could have an arhat sitting in the room with you and they pretend to get angry at you to help you. And hopefully you could figure out it's just to be interpreted, you know. And he says that's a parallelism for the Buddha teaching the first turning of the wheel and then going on just in order to drag people to the second turning of the wheel. Okay, Cool.
Great.
Yay. It's a beautiful, I'm glad we translated this little lecture notes. These are a real, oh man, there's a French word, I don't remember. Piece de resistance. Keep going, Nick. Oh, the gang want to check you. He's leaning in.
I can see that.
1 minute, I believe.
Oh yeah, we're at 1 minute again.
That's
Next, we're gonna have scriptural backup and logical backup and scriptural backup.
yeah, good. Okay.
Next are the 4 lines starting with Jung, which is correct.
Yeah, it is correct. I don't know what happened. Yeah, there's no easy way to start this. We'll stop there.
Okay, sounds good. Then I can tell
Guys,
you.
1 minute.
Again, remember when we were in India and we met Geshe Lotar's monks and Jamyang was there?
Dimly.
Jamyang, he's the tall, awesome guy with great English. He just got his Harampa Geshe.
Whoa.
And he's a really awesome guy, like really,
Incredible.
really cool, amazing dude. Yeah, there he is. Well, when he's little.
Aw. Whose lap is he sitting on? I don't know. Wow. Yeah, he
Someone
just got
showing a
it.
picture?
Yeah, Rob's showing a picture of him when he was just a little tyke.
Oh.
We just paid for that Geshe degree. I know about it.
He's an amazing guy. I hope that we can, bring him over one day or something.
We can visit sometime.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
He's really
All
fun.
right, then. Those and the other student, what's his name?
Yunten.
He's great also. They're good students.
Yeah. Yunten's hilarious. He told me he wants to move to the US and drive a Big Mac truck.
Yeah, that'll be a good use of the 25 years of Geshe.
Yeah, that's what he's thinking.
Okay.
All right. That's time. Thank you so much, Geshe-la. Thank you. I really
Thank
appreciate it.
you. We're going down the home stretch. I feel like a horse rider running towards the finish line.
Take a 5-minute break, everybody.
Okay.